Hey, James at Barber Creek. Today we're going to go over changing lot numbers and ammunition. These are all factory 140 grain ELDMs from Hornady of 6.5 Creedmoor. Let me plug the wind in real quick. I'm going to look through the scope, and what I'm going to do is back focus with this Tradujicon, and the wind's from the right less than half a mile an hour. So pretty much I'm going to ignore the wind and let the spindrift take over. So let me go ahead and range the targets. We're going to start at 500 yards. And the reason I'm doing 500 is I want to show you it probably even makes a difference at 500 yards. So it's telling me at 9.25 minutes. Okay, let me parallax on the 500. Okay, looks good. So I'm going to start off with the ammunition that this gun is actually programmed with, which is the 2023. I'm just kind of doing the last four. Right, so stand by. Let me shoot at 500 yards. We're going to go target number 3. All right, stand by. Okay. A little bit high. We'll shoot one more and verify. Okay. Same bullet hole. And I'm not going to worry about how high it is right now. It's about a 1/4 minute high. Those are 2.5 inch circles. All right, I'm going to set that aside, and we're going to go to the lot number that we just switched over to. So actually probably that gun is programmed for this, but that's fine. Without changing the dial, we're still at 9.25. I'm going to the next target, so I'm going to go and shoot at target number 4. Yep. So actually that's what it was dated for, was the new one. I forgot we changed the lot numbers yesterday. Okay, there we go. Second shot. That was a flyer, which is not uncommon in every box of ammo. Okay, shoot one more. Okay, same ball. I actually mention it in quite a few of my videos. I get at least one flyer every single box of ammo. That's why I shoot at least 2 to 3 shots to make sure. All right, now we're going to a lot number that we've had issues with, and this was lot number 0799. By the way, the one we just shot with a flyer in it was 1602. So let's see if at 500 yards it makes a difference. I'll do 2 shots right now. No change. We're still at 9.25. We're going to the next target, target number 5. Check level. And you can see how low that one was. Okay. And let's see if the other one goes down there and make sure that's not a flyer. And that one went completely under the target. Let's try another one. Check level. So I got 2 right next to each other. That is, let me measure it. That's 1 3/4 minutes low from the other 2 lot numbers. So again, we've known that this 0799 has been an issue. I've got a whole, 4 cases of it over there. And I don't know what happened at the manufacturer. It could have been a ammunition lot change as far as the gunpowder when they change VATs, but this lot has always given us an issue. It's been a different velocity. Imagine if I was shooting it out further. That's just 500 yards. So you're talking 1 3/4 minutes difference at 500 yards. I mean, you're probably talking 4 minutes difference at 1,000 yards. So why don't we do that? So I want you to stand by real quick, and I'm going to do the exact same thing. I'm going to get them back in order. and then we are going to shoot them at 1,000 yards and see what the problem can be if you're running a different lot number. So stand by while I get everything set up. Okay, so what I've done is I set the camera under target 1 at 1,000 yards. Is a little broken piece of clay pigeon. And again, I know that the 2023 is what we used to have it dated for. The new data is the 1602, and then we've got the one that's been an issue, which is the 10799. So let me go ahead and shoot first with, just like I did on the last one, we'll shoot with the 2023. I'll use 2 rounds unless I get a flyer. Let me double check the wind. Okay, same wind, about a half a mile an hour right wind. Let me range the target. 1,002 yards, 29.5 minutes. So 29.5. Again, we'll do 2 rounds at the clay pigeon or the broken clay pigeon under target 1. Alright, stand by, let me check level. I got to re-parallax, and of course it's blurry out there because of heat coming off the suppressor, because somebody's been shooting this gun. Alright, here we go. Okay, that one was low, but it was also a different velocity on the 500 yard. I think I looked at it's probably about 5 inches low. Okay, again, let's repeat it and see where we hit. Okay, just under the clay pigeon. So one of those was probably a little bit different gunpowder charge. Let me try another. Okay, just clip the edge of the clay pigeon on the left. Alright, so now let's move to the next lot, which is the 1602. Put 3 rounds here just in case. You're going to get flyers, guys. Don't worry about it. Alright, next. Same target. Okay, see how low that one went? Try another. Okay, same spot. Again, this is just 2 different boxes. Alright, stand by. And they're all hitting the same spot, which is good, and the accuracy is good. They're just different velocities. Alright, now let's grab the 10799. This is probably not even going to register out there. I didn't even see a splash. So I'm going to go ahead and, real quick, I'm at 29.5. I'm going to bring it up to 30, 31, 32, 33, 34. I'm going to go to about 35 minutes and let's shoot one. Okay, so I'm about that high above it, so let me bring it down a full minute. Here's another one. And again, this is the same lot number. I'm still using that, I jammed the bolt in. I'm still using that, again, 1099 lot. Okay, so that one's just above the clay pigeon. Guys, I am sitting at 31, 2, 3, 4, I'm at 35 minutes. And I started off at, what was it, 29.25, 29.5. I started off at 29.5. That's a huge difference. And again, just going from lot numbers. Now we already know that this is a low lot number charge or gunpowder charge. It's got to be. I probably should pull these and weigh these. Or it just could be the gunpowder that they use has a different pressure powder rating. And just going between the 2023 lot and the 1602 lot, it was still different, right? At 500 yards, it was varying between, let me see it, you were about 3/4 minute high with the one lot number on target 3. You were a minute low on target 4 at 500. So that automatically tells you you're going to be 10 inches low out here or more than that. And you can see the difference in it. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and redata this gun with the lot ammo that we're going to be using for class, which is the 1602. So let me get all this stuff out of the way, because I have to get this gun ready for class. But bottom line, as you can tell, just between going with the same ammunition maker, same bullet, same everything, that lot numbers can be different. And they absolutely, even these three are all different. You're basically going from an extreme of 4 to 5 minutes different at 1,000 yards to 1 minute difference at 1,000 yards. So when you're out there shooting your gun and getting ready for a hunt, if you're changing lot numbers, you need to take that into account. You need to make sure you're absolutely re-truing your velocities for a new box of ammo or a new lot number. When we buy the ammunition, we try to get it by the case. If you're going to Cabela's or someplace where you're buying it off the shelf, look at the box of ammo, make sure they're the same lot number. I've never had an issue with ammunition going with the same lot number, just changing boxes, because again, when Hornady does this, or the other companies, I'm sure they're the same as Hornady, if it's a single lot number, most of the components are all the same. If they change lot numbers, something changed. I don't know what it is. I've talked to people at Hornady and I really don't get the answer I'm looking for. Literally, they could be using a 100-gallon vat, I'm exaggerating, but you get my point, of gunpowder. When that one runs out, they get a new one, and something can be different in the mixture between the actual gunpowder itself, or it could be the amount of grains that they're putting in there. I'm sure they do a lot of testing, but this didn't work out well, whatever they did. So I'm a huge fan of Hornady ammunition, and we shoot all of our company guns with factory ammunition from Hornady. Just make sure you get the same lot number. Hey, that's it from James at Barber Creek. Thanks for joining us. I'm going to true the velocities on this gun.